Hi everybody, thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you have practiced with me before, welcome back, and if you are new here, thanks for joining us. Today is all about Sun Salutations. We're going to go through a few rounds of different Sun A, B, and C variations for a quick Vinyasa flow that you can do any time of the day. So let's get started. We'll start at the top of our mats today in a forward fold just to begin to center, arrive on the mat. So knees can be very bent here. Just let your upper body hang low. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and rocking side to side. And starting to deepen your breath. Elongate it. Add volume to it, both in the amount of air that you inhale and exhale and increasing the audibility of your breath, making it that ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath. Shake your head yes and no, wiggle your shoulders. Smooth inhales in and out. This ujjayi breath is the keystone of any Vinyasa practice, so we will keep it, stay connected to it throughout the rest of our flow today. On an inhale, we'll slowly roll up to mountain through a cat back, a rounded back. Deep breaths all the way up. Shoulders, chin, gaze last to lift. When we come to standing, roll your shoulders forward, up and back to open through the chest. Maybe rock forward and backward on your feet to ground through them, finding center. Evenly placed through all four corners of the feet, palms facing forward, lifting energy pulled up through the front of the body, grounding energy through the back of the body. Gaze soft or shut, chin neutral. One deep breath here. And we'll start with half Sun A. Inhaling our fingertips up high and exhaling to fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, lengthening the spine, and release. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, prayer hands, heart center. We'll do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale, and release. Inhale up to standing, lifting fingertips and gaze. And exhaling, prayer hands, heart center, mountain pose. We'll move through a Sun C variation now. Inhaling, lifting the fingertips and the gaze, and exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and release. Stepping the left foot back, runner's lunge. Dropping the left knee, inhaling up for a breath. Exhaling to sink into the hip flexors, lifting the gaze in the chest. Inhale and plant the palms, stepping back into high plank. Dropping knees, chest, chin pull forward. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, release. Press up and back down. We're facing dog. One round of breath here. Inhale. Lift up through the tailbone, press the earth away with your fingertips and exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Step it through between the palms, runner's lunge. Dropping the back right knee. Inhale up and exhale to sink into the hip flexor. Inhale and exhale, plant the palms. Step right to meet left, front of the mat, forward fold, halfway lift. Fold, inhale up to stand, Big breath in. Exhale, release. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Release, right foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale to lift and exhale to stay. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Drop the knees, pull through chest, chin, lifting up into our cobra. Exhaling to release, pressing up and back, downward facing dog. One round of breath here. Right leg high, step it through, runner's lunge. Drop the back knee, inhale up, exhale, stay. Inhale, plant the palms, step the left foot up to meet the right, forward fold, front of the mat, halfway lift. Release, inhale, exhale, mountain. We'll do that once more each side, moving a little quicker now. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, release, left foot back, runner's lunge, drop the knee. Inhale, exhale, plant the palms. Step back, high plank, drop knees, pull forward with your forehead lifting up. Lift the gaze. Exhale, release, pressing up and back. Downward facing dog. One round of breath here. Deep inhale and empty. Left leg high, stepping it through. Runner's lunge, drop the back knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, plant the palms. Step right to meet left, front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. And let it go. Rising up to stand. And folding again on the exhale. Halfway lift. Release, right foot back, drop the back knee. Inhale, up. Plant the palms, step back, high plank. Drop the knees, pulling forward with your forehead to lift up on an inhale into our cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, exhale, release. Pressing back, downward facing dog. One round of breath, inhale. Exhale. Right leg high, step it through. Dropping the back knee. Squeezing inner thighs together to inhale up. Planting the palms. Stepping the left foot to meet the right front of the mat. Forward fold, halfway lift. Fold, inhale up to stand. Prayer hands, heart center. We'll move through a sun A now. Inhaling, fingertips and gaze high. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Release, stepping back into a high plank. High plank can always be done with the knees up or down. On an exhale, we'll lower, squeezing the elbows into the sides to low plank or the floor. Inhaling up, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. 2 more rounds of breath here. Get empty. To hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the fingertips up high. Fold again. Halfway lift. Release. Stepping back into our high plank. Again, moving through Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank or the floor, elbows squeezing in. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here to complete the second sun A. Inhale deeply and exhale to empty. Hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, prayer hands, heart center. We'll move through a sun B variation now. Inhaling, fingertips and gaze go high. Exhaling to fold. Sinking our hips back into chair pose, squeezing Our knees together, dropping the tailbone core in just for a breath. Inhale and fold. Halfway lift on the inhale and release. Stepping back into our high plank, moving through Chaturanga, high to low, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, press your heels closer to the mat. We'll inhale, right leg high to step it forward, runner's lunge. Planting the back heel, inhale up, warrior one, exhale to stay. Inhale and exhale to plant the palms, step back into our high plank. Moving through a vinyasa here, high to low or floor, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Breathing here, 2 deep breaths. On your second exhale, get completely empty to hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale, exhale to fold. Come to standing and exhale to fold again. Sinking the hips back into chair. 1 round of breath. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the tailbone, unfold. Halfway lift, fold, stepping back into our high plank. Moving through your version of vinyasa, knees up or down, high to low, or to the floor. Inhale up, cobra, or upward facing dog, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale to let it all out. Left leg high to step it through, runner's lunge. Dropping the back heel, inhaling up, warrior one. Inhale and exhale, finding our plank again, moving through your vinyasa or meeting straight and downward facing dog. Inhaling to open for the back bend. Exhaling to lift the tailbone high. 2 rounds of breath here. That Ujjayi breath. Get empty. To step or hop to the front of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale up to standing. Prayer hands heart center. We'll do 1 more round of that B variation on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Sinking back into chair. Weight in the balls of the feet and the heels. Chest high for an inhale. And exhale to fold. Follow the inhale, halfway lift and release. Step back into high plank. Move through vinyasa or skip. High to lower floor. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale. Press the heels closer to the mat. Lift the tailbone. Right leg high to step it through. Planting the back heel. Inhaling up to warrior one. And exhaling to release. Stepping back, high plank. Another vinyasa here. We'll meet in downward facing dog for 2 deep breaths together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and empty. Hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold, halfway lift. Fold, inhale, up, fingertips gaze high, and fold again. Last time, sinking back into our chair pose. Inhale, and exhale to stay. Inhale and fold. Catch the inhale to lengthen the spine and release. High plank. Move through your vinyasa or meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Left leg high, stepping it through. Runner's lunge, plant the back heel. Inhale, up, and exhale, planting the palms, stepping back into plank, moving through our last Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Leaning in downward facing dog. Breathing. Take 3 deep breaths here together now. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Pressing the earth away from the palms, lifting the tailbone. One more together, inhale. And exhale to empty. Hopper step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale up to standing. Prayer hands at heart center. Wonderful job. We'll inhale our fingertips up high and fold to find our forward fold here again. Closing out our practice. Maybe grab it in opposite elbows, rocking side to side. Noticing how we feel now. Once again, lengthening our breath, listening to it. Shake the head, yes and no. Wiggle the shoulders. Then release the palms. We'll come back up to standing slowly again, this time using that cat rounded back. How slow can you go? Gaze last to lift, rolling the shoulders forward, up and back. Finding mountain pose, palms facing forward. Gaze softer, eyes shut. We'll close with 3 deep breaths together. Prayer hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Palms up to the lips. Inhale. And let it go. Thumbs third eye now. Inhale, maybe lift the gaze. And exhale to release. Bowing and closing. Namaste.